Institutions, National Government, Unit 4, Video 7. This is the last video of Congress. Alright, so some differences between the majority and minority party, among other things. There are lots of advantages the majority party has. You just want to make a list of these. We've talked about all of them elsewhere in the videos and the notes. They hold all the committee chair positions. They control the House Rules Committee. They have a majority on all committees. They choose the Speaker of the House, who then gets to set the agenda, controls debate, and assigns bills to committee. So major advantages that the majority party has. The minority party is not totally powerless though. They are able to do a few things. They can filibuster. So even if there's only 45 members of a party in the Senate they can filibuster with one single senator can filibuster a bill that he doesn't like. He can talk a long time. Nowadays, as we mentioned, there is now the silent filibuster because they do double tracking, in which a senator starts the filibuster and then they simply acknowledge that it's going on, and they do other things, but they are preventing that bill from being voted on. The reason they do that is because they know if it was voted on, they would lose because the majority has enough votes. So filibusters are an effective way for minorities to block action they don't like. They can also issue holds, which has the same effect as a filibuster. It prevents the bill from being voted on or discussed. And the third way is they could add unpopular riders. So remember, riders are things that are non-germane, they're unrelated to the bill at hand, but they get added onto the bill anyway. Sometimes you can add popular ones that you want to get passed, or potentially you could try to add an unpopular rider to make the bill maybe so bad, put something in it that you know the president can't sign, so he'll have to veto it. That could be a tactic that the minority party could take. Alright, couple terms. We have divided government, so just miscellaneous housekeeping terms here. Divided government is when different parties control Congress and the White House. We have that today. President is Democratic, and at the moment, the Senate is also Democratic, and the House is Republican, so it's divided government. When we have divided government, it leads to policy gridlock, which means it's tough to pass bills, so action happens slowly, if at all. So like in the picture, you see Obama, Democrat, and then over his left shoulder is John Boehner, the Republican Speaker of the House. So policy gridlock, think of a traffic jam. It's slow, tough to move anywhere, tough to go anywhere, tough to get stuff done because it's different parties controlling the power. Unified government, that's when everything is the same. The last time we had, actually it's not true, we had unified government under Obama for 2 years, from 2009 to 2010, but we also had it under Bush for a few years, from 2001 to 2006. We had unified government. Same party controls both the White House and both houses of Congress. Just the last couple things, we have something called a joint resolution. Joint resolutions are passed by both houses and signed by the president. They are just like a law, it's just basically another name for that. So that's a joint resolution. And we have something called a concurrent resolution, passed by only the House and the Senate. The president does not sign it. These are non-binding, they do not have the power of law. They're usually for little things like the one here, this example, recognizing the anniversary of the Antarctic Treaty. That would be an example of a concurrent treaty, or concurrent resolution, I'm sorry. Really not that important, to tell you the truth.